Hey guys, it's Coop from Garage Gym Reviews, and today we are reviewing the Bowflex 840 series SelectTech kettlebell. Yes, not an adjustable dumbbell, but an adjustable kettlebell. We've been getting asked quite a bit of questions on this, and there's a lot of people that have been asking, hey Coop, can you do more budget reviews? So if this is your first time here, let's say you're not inundated with the Garage Gym Reviews culture and who Coop is. Well, I'm Coop, this is Garage Gym Reviews, and you should subscribe and hit that like button, and check out the link in the bio right below the like button for all the info on the site, as well as this if you'd like to buy it. Let's get in the review. So one of the most popular product categories in home gyms is adjustable dumbbells. We've done breakdowns on every pretty much adjustable dumbbell that's out there. I bought all of them, I brought them all in. People love adjustable dumbbells, but there is a product category that's out there that is, I wouldn't say as popular as dumbbells, but it is used very heavily ever since the functional training, type of CrossFit type of training got really big, and that is kettlebells. This is a standard cast iron kettlebell right here. You go into any major commercial gym out there, you're gonna find these. If you go into most garage gyms, you will find cast iron kettlebells. The reason is because they're super versatile. You can use them in all sorts of types of training, and because of like how small they are, how heavy they are, their price, they make a good value. The problem is they can get expensive when you have to buy a bunch of different ones. So that's where this product category comes in. In the same way, buying a full set of dumbbells isn't always the best idea for a home gym. A full set of kettlebells is probably an even worse idea than a full set of dumbbells because you're probably not going to use them as often. So this right here, an adjustable kettlebell, in my opinion, is a great idea. The question that you should be asking, and the question I'm sure you're asking, is the 840 SelectTech adjustable kettlebell from Bowflex the adjustable kettlebell you should buy? Well, there's pluses and minuses. Let's get into them. As the name would suggest, the 840 kettlebell goes from 8 pounds to 40 pounds. And it goes from 8 pounds to 40 pounds in somewhat, not very succinct increments. So it goes 8 pounds, 12 pounds, 20, 25, 35, and then 40. So it's not like every 5 pounds. Some of the lower pounds, there's more closer weight increments. Most people will probably go from 8, they'll skip 12 and maybe go to 20. It would be lovely if it was like a 10, 15, 20, 25, something like that, but that's the way it's working. And the reason that it works like that is because of what's inside this polycarbonate hard shell on the outside. So once I remove this sheath like Excalibur, you then find the weight increments inside. And so these individual weight increments, very similar to like what you'd find on the individual weight increments for the Bowflex SelectTech 552 and 1090 adjustable dumbbells. These are separated, and then very similar again to that dumbbell system, this little ladder here locks these in. And this is all they're doing is repurposing the technology that the beautiful engineers at Bowflex designed in the SelectTech design. I've said this before, the SelectTech design for adjusting dumbbells and now kettlebells is pretty good. It's pretty quick. It's got this nice, hold on, everybody be quiet, let's listen. Nice, adjustment system where it's just I just want to sit here and just do that for a while. It just feels comfortable. It's got that nice tactile feel and works really well. But within that, you can adjust very quickly from 8 pounds all the way up to 40 pounds. So the way that would work in real life and training would be, let's say you're supersetting, okay? So you wanted to do something like swings. So you go up to 40 pounds, let's say you swing 40 pounds, and then you want to use it for something else, like let's say some sort of tricep extension or something like that. You can then quickly adjust from 40 pounds all the way, let's count it, to 12 pounds that quickly, and then take it off and go to the next workout. Very quick, very seamless, and it's all packaged in this small package here. Now, this SelectTech system, just like the dumbbells, it's not designed to drop. Kettlebells are dropped constantly. If you've ever done swings or snatches or anything like that, you're used to the cast iron bells and you just drop them, you cling them together. They're meant to take a beating. This is not that case. In fact, it says on the top there, do not drop. So I would suggest avoiding dropping that. However, the outside shell and a lot of the way it's built is pretty strong. I wouldn't say, obviously it's not as strong as cast iron, but this thing is made to take some sort of like beading, right? Like it's a thicker polycarbonate, hard plastic shell. I don't see it cracking very easily due to how thick the walls are. However, I would not want to test it. The other question that you're going to be asking is, can I use this for things beyond just swings? Because swings can work due to this handle style, which I'll get to in a moment, but the other methods that you use kettlebells for outside of, carries and things like that is like in the front rack position. So if you're doing like cleans right here, presses, long cycle, snatches, that sort of thing, how does it sit on the wrist? And I will say it's somewhat comfortable. It's not as comfortable as a typical kettlebell. If you're used to using a typical kettlebell, it will take some adjustment to get used to using this. However, it's not that bad. It feels pretty comfortable. And I think anybody that if you're really into kettlebell, the sport, then you're not gonna love something like this. You're gonna have a full array of competition bells. But if you're using this for general fitness, it gets the job done and feels pretty comfortable. This handle here is not my favorite design. It's slick, it doesn't take chalk very well, and it's somewhat thin. Now, that handle is probably better designed for the crowd they're going after. However, most cast iron kettlebells have a thicker handle. To show you an example, they typically have a handle that's around 30 millimeters or so, 32, probably even thicker than that, which then takes chalk very well. This is much thinner. However, it is nice in that when you're transitioning from swinging to overhead, those sorts of things, it goes well on the hand. Now, to the things I don't really love. One, you can't drop it. So obviously it's a kettlebell, you're using it in a garage gym, you're gonna maybe max out on a set and drop it in some capacity. So be careful with not dropping it, but I really wish adjustable sets were designed for dropping. Second is I wish it was heavier. It goes up to 40 pounds, and not to be, big strong guy here, but I do personally swing more than 40 pounds, quite a bit more than 40 pounds. I actually have a 200-pound kettlebell over there that I have swung on multiple occasions. Sam, can you attest to that? Beautiful. Okay, so 40 pounds for, a behemoth like me, just kidding. 40 pounds is decent, I think, for most people in this category. However, I do wish it was heavier because I would love a set, even if it was taller, I would love an option, just like they have the 552 and the 1090 series, I would love to see a heavier option that's maybe more bulky or a little bit taller or some addition that I could expand this so that it was then heavier. The other thing is that, talking to the expansion idea, this is not upgradable. What you see is what you get. So if you get stronger over time or something like that, you're gonna have to get something separate, individual kettlebells or things like that. The adjustable ones, this one will not adjust to a further size. And then lastly, there's a lot of plastic used in here. And one of the reasons the plastic is used is because it adds to a good price and the plastic over time. So for most people, the plastic's fine. However, this base that's on here, it's just I don't know, it's just kind of chintzy. I do worry about putting the kettlebell shell on here that these clips and things will break because this is not as strong as plastic as what this right here because it doesn't have as thick of walls. So take that for what it is. Now, the Bowflex 840 adjustable kettlebell is 180 bucks typically. I've seen it for around 150 depending on the day, like Amazon Prime Day, it's been around there. So you're looking between 150 and 180 bucks. That is cheaper if you bought individual kettlebells in these weight increments, maybe, and depends who you bought it from. But really the reason you're buying this is because you have a compact package from 8 pounds to 40 pounds that is seamlessly adjustable and can work for swings, carries, overhead work, and everything else. I'm a fan. I like it. I don't think it's it's not ideally for somebody of my strength level. If you're really strong, this is gonna be a little bit light for you. However, if you're getting into fitness or you're just trying to move more, would like to add kettlebell to your routine, don't want cast iron, all these different increments, I think it's a good option. I like it. It's not the only one. There are others, like the Power Block, which we'll review in the future. If you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments. There's also Power Block's version right here. I know Titan and Kettlebell Kings both have options. However, amongst these, for most people, I think this is the best option. This has been Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. What do you think of this? Do you like it? Is this something that could fit into your gym, into your routine? Let me know in the comments, and we will see you next time. Peace.